last time, a masterclass in salmon
Jeez Louise, this is a huge fish.
Feels great.
gave Miranda the advantage.
Miranda!
Oh.
But after a bait and switch, it was her big dream
This meat is a mistake.
that got away.
Bye, everybody.
Tonight,
The stage is set for one last team challenge.
chasing a spot in the top 3, the home cooks are shaken to the core.
That's not what you want.
Yeah, it's too late. Your pan's not hot enough.
These are gonna be the death of me.
I'm not ready to go yet. There's so much at stake.
Top 4. This is go hard or go home.
This is full-on game mode right now.
Failure's not an option.
The home cooks have arrived at a picturesque apple orchard. It's the perfect setting for their final team challenge.
The stakes are huge right now. Over the past 8-9 years, I've done every trade out there, but cooking is definitely my greatest love, my passion. This is full-on game mode.
I have a 25% chance of turning my life around, and I'm gonna give it my all. Gloves are off.
Home cooks, welcome to paradise. You 4 are the cream of the crop. Getting this far has taken talent, drive, and sheer force of will.
The stage is set for one last team challenge, and the table is set for some very special guests. Believe me, these are people that you definitely want to impress.
I'm thinking there's going to be some local chefs that are going to be critiquing our food.
We're out in farmland, so I could only imagine that it would be maybe farmers. Maybe we're gonna feed a bunch of goats. I don't know.
Are you ready to meet your VIP guests?
Yes, Chef.
Turn around and say hello to your families.
Oh my God! Oh my God! My family's here.
Oh my God.
I feel like I'm dreaming right now.
My eyes go right to my mom, my best friend, my little brother, and my dad. I get to share this entire experience in this beautiful orchard. It's the definition of perfect.
It's a haircut, man.
I'm just so happy to see familiar faces. My boyfriend's looking really thin because there is no one at home to cook for him right now.
This is the longest my wife and I have ever been apart. Not being able to share every part of every day in this journey is... It's hard. It's really hard.
Thea, please introduce us to your very important people.
This is my boyfriend, Colin, and this is my mom, Donna, and this is my dad, Les.
My parents divorced when I was 13, so I never get to see them together.
It's wonderful to meet you all, and welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Seeing everyone that I love just come together, this is just amazing.
Trevor, who is here for you today?
So to my left here, I got my awesome dad, Dean, my younger, bigger, better-looking little brother, Justin, and my beautiful mom, Valerie. She's my biggest supporter. The ultimate goal is to eventually open up a place, and I'm gonna name it Valerie's after my mom.
May,
I have my 2 biggest supporters here with me. I have my sister, Nikki.
pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
In 2011, I was diagnosed with stage 3 lymphoma. Nikki always took care of me. She kind of was like another mom to me.
And my boyfriend, Dimitri, here.
I've been with Dimitri for 4 years now, and he's a pretty good guy.
Barry, tell us who this lovely lady is by your side.
This is the most amazing person on the planet. My wife, Jennifer. She's the reason I'm here. She's the reason I do everything.
Families, the 3 of us look forward to dining with you, and we'll see you back here in a few hours.
Good luck to you. Good luck.
I love you so much. There isn't a VIP out there more important than the VIPs that showed up today.
Home cooks, we want you to showcase the beautiful Canadian harvest to make something that your families are going to absolutely love. But also, you need to elevate it so you can show them how much you've grown. We've hand-selected the perfect ingredients for your pantry. Magnificent fruits, gorgeous vegetables, and superb proteins.
You'll be working in teams of 2.
Winning the last elimination challenge has given Barry an advantage. Barry, you get to choose your teammate. So effectively, you're choosing both teams. Here's your apron. Good luck.
Thank you. Barry, before you make your choice, you should know how much is riding on this decision. The team that wins this challenge will be safe from the pressure test. That means both members of the winning team will automatically progress to the top 3.
It's crazy.
I can choose someone who I know that if we don't have the best dish today, that I know that I can beat in an elimination. But then I think, who can help me get an automatic into the top 3?
My man, Trevor.
We've worked together before in the past, and we've come out on top. Nothing can stop us.
Mai and Thea, you're the blue team.
I feel like me and Thea would make a great team. Trevor and Barry are known for plating nice, refined dishes, but Thea and I are known for having beautiful, bold flavors on the plate. We're flavor queens in this competition.
All right, teams. You will have 2 hours to create magnificent plates for all your VIP guests, and that includes us.
During the dinner, we will get feedback from your families, but we will decide who made the winning dish.
Your time starts now.
The first thing the home cooks must do is design a high-end menu inspired by the great Canadian harvest.
A Canadian harvest is one of the most amazing opportunities any chef could ever ask for.
These are so pretty. Look how cute they are. They're little babies.
Look at these beautiful little potatoes, though, right?
Yeah,
And these mushrooms.
They've got some wonderful root vegetables. They have foraged mushrooms. They have some wonderful game meat like bison and venison.
Look at this. Beautiful venison loin.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
Wow.
There's an amazing selection of different proteins that we have to choose from, and we opt for the venison.
These beautiful carrots, roasted. We'll sort of go for like a hunter's meal, you know?
Oh, yeah, totally
Elevated.
a hunter's meal, yeah.
Totally elevated hunter's meal. The story just makes sense already. Hunter's meal perfectly fits the setting that we're in.
I think this is we have the ribeye, so this is the ribeye, right?
I can't be from Alberta and not choose the bison to work with today. Thea's from the West Coast, so we see that scallops are available to us, and we're like, what if we do a surf and turf? Alberta meets BC. Perfect, right?
Do you want to go with figs? Figs and red wine.
Yeah, figs,
Okay.
red wine. Good.
What do you think Barry and Trevor are making over there? Probably something really pretentious.
Now, there is no leader on either team.
It has to be a collaborative effort between 2 home cooks.
I think all 4 have matured, and they've learned that in the kitchen, teamwork is more important than dictatorship.
Cooking with Barry is a dream come true. It's like I'm back home in Vancouver, cooking with my own dad. This is my MasterChef dad. Love you, buddy.
Love you too, man. Let's rock this up.
Yeah, we got this. We kind of split our duties 50-50. I'm handling all the veg and the garnish, and Barry's handling the protein and the wine sauce.
I'm not going to intrude on his area. He's not going to intrude on mine. Absolute trust over what the other one is doing.
These are beauty, Trev. Look at this.
Oh, man. They look delicious.
I've never had fresh figs before, really. I don't see them that often in Alberta.
Well, we're gonna have them today.
Yay!
May is my best friend in the competition, so I'm actually really excited to work with her.
I need to get this red wine reduced.
Remember to make more than less.
Yeah.
Maybe you should use a saucepan. Use that big saucepan. Bigger surface area to reduce, right?
Yeah.
She can be a little bit too demanding sometimes.
Do you think that'll be like if we do just little scattered one of these, like May?
No, we need like a substantial amount on the plate, right? We're not feeding ants.
We've all seen this happen in kitchens where there is no leader, and then what happens is you have a power struggle. That could spell disaster.
Can you check my potatoes, please?
Yeah. They're pretty hard still. I need to
Hey, you want to turn them back on? That's why you're here.
Okay, girl, like, this is not how we talk to each other in a team challenge.
Look, guys, can you imagine how much is at stake here? first a spot in the top 3, and they're cooking for their family.
When I was young, my mom would come home from work and find every dish in the kitchen used, and there's me sitting at the table eating whatever concoction I made that day. I really want to show my family the cook that I've become.
I've never actually cooked with both my parents and my boyfriend. This is huge for me, huge.
I want to be a food critic one day, but my mom is a hardcore food critic already. I want to make sure absolutely everything is perfect.
My dad is gonna love this demi-glaze.
Hi there, May.
Hi, Chef Michael.
So what is it you're working on?
I'm working on a truffled potato puree right now. I'm gonna mix in this really finely chopped truffle and then put it through a sieve.
Good. So what else is going with those potatoes?
Bison ribeye, and then we're gonna do a little play on surf and turf, and we're gonna have a nice seared scallop on the plate as well.
So who's going to be cooking those scallops and taking that big responsibility? Is that you?
Yes.
How are you going to time that sea scallop?
I personally do 90 seconds per side.
I like to do like 3 minutes on one side and then 1 minute on the other side.
So we're just gonna see what works the best and then go from there.
Interesting. I'll let you carry on. Thanks, guys.
You could hear a pin drop in this kitchen. You guys are in the zone. You have a lot of vegetable work happening here, right?
Yes, chef. Some beautiful chanterelles, really nice rainbow carrots. We're doing some baby red potatoes roasted off in some duck fat. I'm gonna be the veg guy, and Barry's gonna take care of the meat and the sauce.
Let me ask you something here. Are you going to cook the venison in individual portions or as a loin?
As a loin. The cook on it's going to be perfect. I've cooked venison a couple of times before.
Wow. Keep cooking.
Absolutely, chef.
All right.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you.
I can cook protein like nobody's business.
When I went to visit Barry and Trevor, I noticed that they were cooking the venison loins whole.
I would have rather cooked individual portions. I think it's so much easier to cook, manage, and get that perfect cook on it than having to slice and then plate slices.
I would agree with you. You're going to get a much better result when you cut them into the portions that you want.
I want the perfect cook on both the venison and that bison. Top 4, I expect that.
Mine has a sear on it.
This one has a sear.
One of the biggest challenges with the blue team, though, is they pick scallops and bison. Those two proteins cook at very different times.
Tell you, this dish is not going to be simple to execute. Timing is going to be crucial.
I need to get the steak seared, I need to sear the scallops, roast the cauliflower, and that's a lot to do. So I'm hoping I can finish my demi-glaze in 20 minutes.
I'm just gonna add some herbs to it.
How about we throw garlic in there?
I don't think you should put raw garlic in there right now.
I know what I want to put in it, but May disagrees with me.
I think I can use some more raw wine to be honest with you, some more red wine. I'll do it.
Honestly, I think it needs some more like herbs and something like a little bit more flavorful than it just.
I need to help her. I need to push her in the right direction.
Yeah, just add a little bit of that.
This?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's so hard to trust your gut when you have to talk to somebody else about it.
Over in the red kitchen, Barry has no doubts about his wine sauce.
I think I know more about wine than the average person. I truly believe I'm the right guy to be doing a red wine sauce. Now we're cooking.
The wine sauce ties our entire dish together. Barry is nailing it. I wouldn't change a thing right now. The worst thing that could happen is old man Barry has a stroke or something, and I gotta do the meat and the veggies.
Guys, how you doing?
Good, Chef Alvin.
Okay,
Really
what do
good.
you mean good? What do you mean
Really
good?
good.
You got the sauce? Let me give you a hint, okay? Sometimes, especially when you use wine, you get this really kind of dry aftertaste in your tongue.
Yeah.
Are you getting that?
A little bit.
That's not what you want.
Yes,
you don't
Chef.
want that aftertaste.
No, Chef.
Okay, so think. Use your mind. What would you do? You know, you have acids, you have base. How you do balance. Good luck.
Thank you, Chef. Without the sauce, the plate is nothing. If I don't perfect this, we're going into the pressure test.
15 minutes! You have 15 minutes left!
You want to start on the scallop?
I'm just testing one of the scallops first.
Taya, I need you to drop more scallops because we need to start plating soon. You can't be practicing. Like, we need to have them cooked, like, now.
We need to hustle.
Do you think the sear's a little too light on this one?
Yeah, it's too late. Your pan's not hot enough.
It's 8. It's at 8. It's the highest it is.
I'm doing everything I possibly can to get these scallops cooked.
We need to be plating, like, right now.
Okay.
There's so much at stake. If it doesn't meet our standards, it's not going on that plate.
They're so raw in the middle. They're raw. Leave them.
I just spent a bunch of time on scallops, and the scallops are going in the garbage. I could have been using my time for something else.
I'm still working on this bloody sauce. And I'm thinking, the sauce is not going to win. I'm going to win.
Balsamic,
Are you sure?
a little bit, just a hint.
What is that? We'll add a quarter teaspoon at a time.
I think we can cut the bitter aftertaste with acid.
Just constantly, just keep tasting, keep tasting. The sauce situation is stressing me out.
One more quarter.
If we don't nail this sauce, we're not gonna win this challenge.
Now let's see where we're at. Beautiful.
It's gold. Absolute relief.
I like it.
I do too.
I like it a lot.
5 minutes, you have 5 minutes left.
Man, that went by fast.
We want to see beautiful plates, 12 of them.
There's a lot of moving parts to the blue team and the red team's dish. And there's only 2 cooks on each team. It's gonna be challenging.
We're moving, we're moving.
Our steaks are cooked nicely. All of our flavors taste really good. Our sauce worked out. I'm so glad we're not putting the scallop on the dish.
No surf and turf for us.
It is just turf.
It's just gonna be turf now, but it's still gonna be delicious.
Our dish is coming together exactly how we planned. Almost make like a half moon with the mushroom and the 2 potatoes, right? And then I'll follow in behind with the carrots.
I'm really hoping that the families enjoy the meals that we put out for them. We really cooked with our hearts, and our flavors are there.
The fact that my family's tasting my food, it's crazy. I'm more nervous of our family trying the food than the judges.
I have no regrets. This is the most pride that I've felt since I've been here. Barry, servers are coming.
I've been together with my wife for 11 years, and this is the best meal I've ever made her.
Take them away.
MasterChef Canada families, I think you'll be impressed with how much you've been able to motivate your home cooks today. From the red team, we have a hunter-style dinner. Venison with red wine plum sauce, baby potatoes cooked in duck fat, chanterelle mushrooms, and rainbow carrots. Sounds delicious, huh? And from the blue team, we have grilled ribeye of bison with fig demi-glaze served alongside a truffled potato puree and roasted cauliflower.
Let's eat.
The families have no idea which dish was cooked by their loved ones, and their feedback will help the judges decide the winning team.
The one thing that pops out for me on the red team is the vegetables. They are done with so much care, very elevated. The meat, on the other hand, has some challenges. There's 2 different thicknesses here. You have a thick piece, which is rare, and a thin piece, which is medium. That's not good. It's totally inconsistent. Look at the difference.
You know, I don't want 2 layers of doneness on the same plate. I want them to be exactly the same.
The sauce, rich, full of flavor, has the right balance, and goes incredibly well with the venison.
Now let's move on to the blue team.
There's no sea scallop on this plate. We were promised a surf and turf, and we just got turf.
I have a feeling that they didn't put it on the plate because it wasn't good enough, and we have told them that from day 1. If it's not great, do not put it on a plate.
Beautiful potatoes, nice and smooth. It's not lumpy. It's got nice and...
That's the money.
Yeah.
Velvety. The cauliflower is wonderful. It's nutty.
It's perfectly roasted. Okay? And that's not easy.
How is the cook on your bison?
Mine is rare. Yours is rare.
Mine is well done. I do not like my bison cooked this way.
I think all things considered, when it comes to the cook on both the venison and that bison, they're pretty even.
So how do you feel about the food, families?
It's amazing when both plates were put in front of us. The presentation was just magnificent.
I thought they were both very well done. Usually the meat is the focus, but it seems that the vegetables almost stole the show.
The mashed potato truffles on the blue plate is wonderful. Overall, to me, the meat on the red team and that sauce was to die for.
See the plates?
My personal taste, I really thought the bison was really strong on the blue team.
Families, I think we can all agree that was one awesome meal. And here are the very talented cooks. Wow. You guys did it.
Congratulations, home cooks. The stunning plates that you served us tonight show just how far you've come and how much you're all inspired by the people that have supported you on your culinary journey.
So, the winner of tonight's challenge is going to be revealed tomorrow.
For now, savor this moment and enjoy some champagne with your lovely families.
Chef.
Thank you, chefs.
This is such a great treat. Best day ever.
I knew you were red.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cooking this meal for my wife is the most important cook that I've done here.
I do this so that I can share these skills with the people that I love, and all three of them are right in front of me. This is perfect.
Having seen my family, they gave me a new sense of confidence because to see them so proud of me just means so much.
The next day, the top 4 return to the MasterChef Canada kitchen to find out the results of their final team challenge.
The nerves are high. Pressure's high. I don't want to cook today. I really hope Barry and I won this challenge.
This top 4 is a tough bunch, but if I have to cook again, so be it. Pressure tests tend to be when I'm at my best.
Welcome back, home cooks.
What an honor it was to share a wonderful meal with your families.
They were so proud of what you achieved and how far you've come.
Both teams served game meat. Some pieces were excellent, but the overall quality was not consistent.
Barry and Trevor, you started with a strong vision and you followed through. Your vegetables and your plating show real finesse.
Thea and Mai, your truffle potatoes, they were outstanding. And we applaud your decision to omit the sea scallops. It takes maturity and confidence to know when to leave something off the plate. As you know, the winning team moves immediately into the top 3. The remaining 2 will face off in the most daunting pressure test in MasterChef Canada history.
There's god-awful pressure tests that are getting harder and harder. All it takes is a pinch of sugar instead of a pinch of salt, and it's over for you. You're going home.
The 2 home cooks that impressed us the most are Trevor and Barry. Congratulations, you are now in the top 3 in MasterChef Canada.
Top 3 in Canada. Yes. Thank you, Chef.
It feels so good.
Love you, man.
Please take off your aprons and head up to the gallery.
Thank you, chefs.
Guys, good luck. Good job. Love you.
Good job.
You got this.
I'm super proud of how far I've come, but it's not good enough for me. I mean, I came here to win, and now that's actually in grasp.
It's amazing.
Mai and Thea, yesterday you worked beautifully as a team. But today, you're going head-to-head in the highest stakes pressure test yet.
Please put on these black aprons.
Going into head-to-head with Mai is definitely the hardest part. She is my best friend in this competition, and it'll be bittersweet for either one of us.
Tonight, your challenge is to replicate this show-stopping dessert.
Just cotton candy?
What?
Come on up and take a closer look. It's called Hawaiian Mountain Cloud, or as they say in Hawaii, the Mona Lei. It's a little mystery on a plate. Now, the key to revealing all its irresistible elements is this beautiful passion fruit reduction. Pour it on, and the cotton candy cloud dissolves to reveal a deliciously tropical landscape.
It's not just cotton candy, it's the entire world of dessert in the middle.
That's so awesome.
The base is a Dutch ginger cookie, topped with sponge and flambéed pineapple. Resting upon that is a mascarpone and cream cannelle, plus
Oh my God, there's more stuff in there?
a macadamia nut tuile. All this is surrounded by shards of frozen kiwi.
Holy smokes. That's crazy.
Have a taste.
This is what I'm curious about.
Oh, the pineapple's just
It's just laying on top, so like, oh wait, is there something underneath it too?
Well, there's too many things going on in this dessert. Like, I need a pen and paper to write all these things down in order to recreate it.
All right, spoons down. Now please go to your stations.
Those ding-dongs in the balcony are so lucky. This is so much to do. As much as I love and respect Thea, I would love to knock her out of this competition.
We're friends outside of this kitchen, but today we're competitors. May the best home cook win.
At your stations, you have everything you need to replicate our Hawaiian monolei, including premium German-made Miele appliances.
You have 1 hour. The next 60 minutes will determine your fate, whether you join Trevor and Barry in the top 3 or your MasterChef Canada journey ends here tonight.
Are you ready?
Yes, Chef.
Time starts now.
These are 2 very strong home cooks, and this is one audacious challenge.
They cannot afford to make one mistake in terms of each element, the taste profile, and the plating. This is go hard or go home.
Getting to top 3 is really important to me. I've worked really freaking hard for this, so I'm just gonna fight. I'm gonna keep fighting. That's all I can do. Good, 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 good.
I have scratched and clawed my way to top 4, and I am going to nail this.
I'm a fighter, and I fought my way throughout the last couple years of my life. I had to survive cancer. All my experiences made me exactly who I am today, and I deserve to be here.
I want this, I want this, I want this. I met my family yesterday. They gave me a renewed sense of confidence. I came here to win, and I'm gonna fucking win.
This is a crazy challenge.
This is unbelievable.
How are you too?
Hey, Chef.
Aren't you glad you're up here? Aren't you glad? What a view. Tell me, who do you think has the upper edge?
I think May is a natural baker. She memorizes the ingredients because baking is a science. You can't vary, and May is very good at that. Thea approaches it a little bit differently. It's more about the feel of the dish.
This is replication. This is not, freestyle.
Thea's shown time and time again that she prevails in stressful situations.
I can tell you, it's anybody's game right now. Guys, enjoy the view.
Thank you, Chef. I'm glad I'm sitting this one out.
Yeah, so glad.
If they want to stand a chance to survive this pressure test, it's really important that they make that perfect, light, fluffy, yet moist sponge cake.
Notice that May filled her sponge cake over the top, which means now that that sponge will stick to the top, and then you're done.
Muffin tops.
Yeah, muffin tops.
I don't want to put them too high, otherwise they'll go over.
Thea, on the other hand, filled it just with about that much from the top. That's perfect.
I overfilled my cake mold, but it's too late for me to do anything about it. I just need to focus on the other components of this dish.
I am a fighter. I will never give up.
There's a cookie, there's a mascarpone, quenelle, there's flambéed pineapples. This dessert is so much for one person to do in 60 minutes.
20 minutes!
Fuck. Focus, Thea, focus.
I am definitely not known for my time management. I need to multitask more than I ever have. I need to move faster than I've ever moved. I need to nail this.
This is the most intense I've seen it.
Yeah, totally.
15 minutes, you have 15 minutes left.
Holy cow. I'm most worried about May winning. No one is more focused, and no one is more of a perfectionist.
I'd rather Thea go home. I think Thea's a stronger cook, And her flavors are hands down better than mine, I'll admit that.
Making their twirls now.
The dough is rather like a thick batter on a twirl, and you have to spread it in a thin, even layer.
Now that's a smart move by Mai. She made a couple in case the first does not work out. Always have an insurance policy when you're baking.
Thea only made one trail. Very risky.
I don't have time to do anything twice right now.
You have 10 minutes left.
I'm not letting this cake defeat me. I'm cutting off the top, but I'm losing all the pineapple pieces. So I'm just gonna take my flambéed pineapple and just shove them in.
I can do this.
She's gonna make it work. I like that spirit.
5 minutes left.
They better start building those plates, because that'll take a while.
I'm like this close to a panic attack. There's just so many freaking components.
This is neck and neck. Both Mai and Thea are starting their candy floss at the exact same time.
Come on. You got this.
This cotton candy is just so frustrating. It won't go as fast as I want it to. And I have like a million other things to keep doing.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
This is intense. I mean, both Thea and Mai are going at full speed.
Freaking kiwi.
I've never worked with liquid nitrogen before. I know it's cold.
It's really fun to be taking these kiwis out and smashing them. It lets a lot of stress out.
30 seconds, just 30 seconds left.
The palms of my hands are sweating right now. This is crazy.
If they make it, it'll be by the skin of their teeth.
Let's go, ladies, let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Wow. Woo. Incredible. Man.
Whoever wins this challenge better kill it and get top spot because she definitely deserves it.
How do you feel you did, Thea?
I think I did really good. Couple small things. My cotton candy got a little wet, so it's shrunk a little. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. It looks good to me.
Well, at first glance, it looks as if it's only partly cloudy.
A little bit of sunshine, too.
Let's make it rain. I gotta say, pretty beautiful. I'm gonna try the sponge cake along with a little of that passion fruit reduction. Sponge looks really nice. I see you've got some pineapple in there that has a nice golden brown color to it.
Thank you, Chef.
The pineapple, absolutely delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
And your passion fruit reduction, nicely balanced. But I do find the sponge to be a little sweeter than I'd hoped for. It's a balancing act. Sugar in the sponge, sugar in the reduction. Overall, it is incredibly impressive to see you pull a dessert like this off in 60 minutes.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
There's so many components in this, and they all need to come together. This all comes down to the fine details. Did you only make one?
I did. I had no time.
Well, let me tell you, it is perfect.
Thank you, Chef.
You're either really lucky or you're crazy.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
Thank you, Chef.
You know, Thea, I don't know what is more impressive, this dessert or how you have transformed yourself in such a short period of time. I have not seen that level of confidence in you yet. You've proven to yourself and everyone here that you belong here.
Thank you, Chef. Good job.
How do you think you made out here?
I think I did pretty well.
Overall, presentation looks pretty incredible here. It looks more cloudy, more generous than Thea's plate. I'm curious to see what's happening inside. Wow. May, are you happy with the way your sponge turned out?
I overfilled my sponge cake, and I had to cut off that layer and embed more flambéed pineapple in there.
You took an obstacle and you went around it and you fixed it. You're really thinking like a winner right now. I hate it when this happens. What's that?
I think that was from the butter, a little bit of aluminum.
Wow. It pains me to see that. Listen, the sponge is actually, it's delicious. It's amazing. You know, May, overall, it's an incredible accomplishment, what you pulled off here.
May,
Chef Alvin,
how do you think you did here?
I think
The
I
trip.
actually did really good. Like, it's nice and thin, nice color to it.
This was supposed to be a macadamian flavored trio.
Yes.
Okay? So when I bite into it, it's supposed to be crunchy.
Yes.
Well, that you've done perfectly. I'm getting exactly that crunchiness, that nuttiness. Overall, you did a fantastic job. You made a little tiny mistake, okay? But do not count yourself out. Never count yourself out.
Thank you, Chef Alvin.
Thea and May, you both pulled off an incredibly difficult dessert with just seconds to spare. You should both be very proud of yourselves. You've given us a lot to talk about, so we need a moment.
How do you even make that decision?
This is going to be difficult.
This is vying for that third spot in top 3. So expectations continue to rise.
I've come this far. I've worked really hard to be here. I'm not ready to go yet.
There were more than a few errors, in my opinion, but there were some really amazing things on those plates.
I don't want this to be the last time I cook in the MasterChef kitchen because this was such an amazing cook for me, and I'm just gonna keep getting better.
All right, let's go.
Unfortunately, only one of you can join Barry and Trevor in the top 3.
As you both know, this was a replication challenge. So we had to get very specific in assessing each element on your plate.
In the end, one home cook just inched ahead when it came to flavor and execution. And that home cook is... Thea.
I knew it. I love you. Thank you.
Well done, Thea. You've made it into the MasterChef Canada top 3.
Thank you, Chef.
Please join Trevor and Barry in the gallery.
It feels so good to be walking up to this gallery because I earned it. I have not been sitting up in the gallery watching other people cook. I have cooked my way to top 3.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
May, you lit up this kitchen right from day one with your talent, your passion, and your drive. Your dream is to own your own restaurant, and you've shown us that you have the requisite skills and the confidence to make that happen. Now come on up here and say goodbye.
This competition has made it so clear to me that cooking is what I want to be doing.
This tastes great.
Being in the kitchen just awakens all the positive things inside me.
That just leaves me speechless.
No matter how hard all the challenges have been, I enjoyed every second of it. I would not give up those moments for anything.
So May, who do you believe is going to be Canada's next MasterChef?
Canada's next MasterChef is going to be Thea. She's been doing so good, and she's only been getting better.
Thanks, May. Love you, May.
I'm gonna work in as many restaurants as I can, work with as many different types of cuisines, work with all these different ingredients that scare me, and get better. This journey of MasterChef has ended for me, but I still have the rest of my life going forward, and now I know what I want to do with it.
Next time, the MasterChef Canada kitchen transforms.
It's the French patisserie.
And the top 3 face a tough crowd.
45 pastry experts.
Children?
In an exciting semi-final.
I'm fighting for number 1.
I'm going to the finale.
Trevor and Barry think that there's only 2 people left in this competition.
That will determine the creme de la creme.
I don't care who's going home today as long as it ain't me.